Hello, hello. We are live again. I am the CEO and founder of Market Her Brand, Sunshine Fuller Winder. We're super excited about a 100 Women in Business Global Tour that's been going on now for a couple of months, and now it's about to come to end in December as we get ready to start our conference. Our organization is focused on helping women entrepreneurs to empower, elevate, educate, and equip them in business and in life. We do this through providing speaking platform events in person and also virtually. So they can definitely showcase their expertise, but also they can showcase their passion and their purpose. And most of all, these women in the organization love who they actually are doing the business for to be able to serve others so that way they can continue to grow and expand, and not only just with their business but also in their career. So that being said, please continue to keep track of all the great things that we're doing in the organization by going to the website marketherbrand.com. Without further ado, I am super excited about our upcoming speaker, which is Stacy Johnson. And that did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So that being said, I'm super excited about upcoming speaker, Stacy Johnson. She's going to come to y'all and bring y'all a lot of tools that's going to help you propel to the next level. Please get your notepads, your pens, whatever you're using to take notes. Get that so you can definitely capture everything she says and be able to use it in your next level. Without further ado, I'll pass the mic over to you.
Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you. I am super excited about being here tonight. And we're going to talk about the, the truth most successful women never say out loud. And that's we can have everything we've worked for, the title, the business, the income, and still feel lost inside. And I thought this was a perfect topic to talk about today as we, get ready to go into the holiday season. And that is the importance of self-care. And like Sunshine said, I am Stacy Johnson, and I'm a woman empowerment coach. And I help overwhelmed women trade guilt and exhaustion for purpose and joy. And I've been a therapist for 25 years, and I have helped hundreds of overwhelmed women be more confident and less overwhelmed. And again, I'm so happy to be here tonight. I have worked in the past, I worked in a school for special needs kids, and it was a very stressful job. I was a supervisor and the leader. So I ultimately was the fixer of every problem that either the kids or the staff faced every day. And I kept everything afloat. But not only that, at home, I was considered what I call the CEO of the household. And so, again, fixing and doing and being everybody's like go to. And my husband passed away 4 years ago. It'll actually be 4 years on this upcoming Monday. And that is the moment that when he passed away and I was going through my grief journey, that's the moment I thought, I don't even know who I am. I have spent so many years being the busy one, keeping everything together, that I lost myself. So that's when I decided that it was time to tune into myself. And as I learned more about my grief journey, I also learned more about me, which, as a therapist, being all those years, I taught everybody how to take care of themselves, either physically and mentally. But I ignored my own, burnout and exhaustion. And during my grief journey, as I experienced who I was, I decided that that's when I wanted to help more women know who they were before tragedy exists. And so losing yourself rarely happens just with that one tragedy event. It happens over time, that disconnection stacking up. It looks like going through all the motions, just keeping busy, feeling emotionally numb, not celebrating our wins anymore because we're already on to the next thing, feeling irritated and anxious or overwhelmed for reasons you really can't explain to people, lying awake at night even though you're exhausted, feeling disconnected from the people you love the most. It's snapping quicker than you would like. Your body usually knows before your mind does. It whispers through exhaustion and eventually starts screaming when you've reached burnout. And why this usually happens is because we're conditioned to believe that our value is what we produce, not who we really are. And successful women get rewarded for over functioning. You become the reliable one, the strong one, the one who carries it all. People admire who you are for all these things that you're doing. And so you keep going because all that admiration feels good, when people are like, "Oh, you look so strong, you're doing so good." So we keep doing more and more. And then we ignore who we really are. And then we also, as women, we're conditioned to be that caregiver. And so we're doing all the things in our careers, but we're also doing all the things at home. And between career and home, we ignore ourselves. And so it's looking like strength and resilience on the outside, but on the inside, we are overwhelmed, exhausted, and we self-abandonment. So success is obviously a very beautiful thing, but it costs us ourselves at times, and it becomes another form of survival. And so that success trap looks like things like we say to ourselves, "Oh, I should just be grateful. So I just don't slow down. Everyone needs me. So if I don't do it, who's going to do it? If I stop, everything's going to fall apart. It's easier just to do it myself. I'll just do it. I'll take care of myself later. Oh, the weekend's coming. I'll get some rest then. I'll do that. The kids will grow up soon. I'll take care of myself when they're gone." Well, later never comes. And all of these comments that we say to ourselves come from limiting beliefs, and the overthinking increases, and it creates more anxiety, which is going to be another topic about overthinking. But believe me, if this is resonating with you, you are not alone. It is happening to brilliant women everywhere. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about self-care and how it can bring you back to knowing who you are. And I'm not going to talk about bubble baths and spas. Of course, those are all great, but those are little hits. Those are things, especially spa days. We have to plan those. They're scheduled. They are usually for a longer, like a couple hours or 3 to 4 hour span. And so, of course, they feel great, but they are not the kind of self-care that I'm talking about, because the true medicine of self-care is something that we can do in the moment throughout our day. And it doesn't take a lot of time, and it for sure does not cost us any money. So it looks like 60 seconds to breathe before we walk into a meeting. It's checking in with ourselves before we say yes. It allows yourself to feel instead of powering through. So recognizing those emotions that you're feeling. Having compassion instead of criticism. Setting boundaries around your capacity and honoring them. It's giving yourself permission to pause. It's rebuilding your trust with your intuition. So many times we don't hear our own internal voice, that intuition, because the outside noise is so much louder. And when we do this, something powerful happens. Success stops feeling like pressure and it starts feeling like more like purpose. We show up clearer. We respond instead of react. We stop racing and start leading. And we feel like ourselves again. And for me, that shift came when I realized this. I just wasn't meant to be everybody's manager and, managing all the storms that hit. I was meant to be their anchor. And it took me to go through this grief journey before I realized that. And I want other women to not wait until tragedy hits. I want them to come home to themselves and become that anchor themselves. And when I started honoring myself, my nervous system, my intuition, my emotional needs, everything shifted. I became more present with my daughters. My decisions became clearer. My work became more aligned. And I stopped feeling like life was happening at me and that I wasn't just surviving. I was living from the inside out again. And so I'm going to give you a couple tools to use tonight. One tool is just taking a 60-second check-in. And it's the hand over your heart. That indication tells your nervous system that you're safe and you've got yourself. And then taking that deep breath in. And as you take your deep breath in, ask yourself, what are you feeling right now? And if that feeling isn't serving you, if it's a lower level feeling like burnout, stressed, overwhelmed, then as you breathe in, when you exhale, really take that exhale sigh and sigh out that feeling at the same time. So say what you're releasing. And just taking that 60-second check-in gives you that moment to pause. Those are really good ones, especially if we want to, if you're getting ready to go into a meeting or you've been running all day long, taking that extra 60 seconds to pause helps you, just taking that little break. But I would like to end tonight also with our time together with a gentle grounding activity. And again, this is an invitation to return home to yourself, even just for a moment. So you can go ahead and close your eyes if that feels comfortable. If not, just gently gaze down so you can see the tip of your nose. Place one hand on your heart and one on your belly. And really feel your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Let your shoulders soften. Again, we're going to inhale slowly in through your nose. Hold it. And then take a deeper sigh breath out of your mouth. Now take another deep breath in and imagine your breath as a soft wave moving through you. With each inhale, feel your body say, I am here. With each exhale, feel your body release. I don't have to carry it all. Let your mind settle. Let your chest loosen. Let your jaw soften. Now bring these words into your heart. I am allowed to rest. I'm allowed to return to myself. I am worthy of the care I give to everyone else. Take another deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. And again, I want to thank you for allowing me to come into your tour and give you these tips to, take those few extra moments for yourself. And if this is resonating with you and you would like some more information on how to find your purpose and joy, you can email me at Stacy@StacyJohnsonCoaching.com.
Awesome, Stacy. Thank you so much. I went through the exercise with you. So relaxing. And so I love the fact that a lot of women can relate to this. On top of being business owners in our regular life, we just do a lot. And to know that you can use that 60 seconds to really just, reset. I mean, it's amazing. Thank you so much for taking time with the steps with us to go through it. If you can share again how people can reach you, and then we're going to get ready to conclude the broadcast.
Okay. Yes, you can reach me at Stacy, and that is Stacy with an EY at StacyJohnsonCoaching.com.
Awesome. There you have it. Please reach out to her. Y'all know that's like, I call it like a spa moment in 60 seconds, but we all need it. And like she stated, we all deserve to be able to rest and to take everything that we do for serving others and pour it right back into ourselves so we can continue to serve more people. Again, Coach Stacy, thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule, be on a platform. You always bring us the tools to be able to reset and get rejuvenated again. So thank you. I know y'all love having her. So please reach out to her in the DMs or in messaging, or just, she'll definitely love to hear from you and ask any questions. I'm sure she has the answer. Any last words you want to say before we leave that people can just take away with them?
No, take those moments, because the holidays are already stressful, and, running a business and working full time adds to it. So take those 60 seconds.
Awesome. There you go. I'm not going to say anything else. That being said, you can keep contact for what we're doing, especially as we get ready for this upcoming conference. Please continue to stay track of what we're doing by going to our website, marketherbrand.com, and we'll continue to keep y'all posted on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Again, thank you so much, Coach Stacy, and we appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.